Babysitting. Babysitting is a thankless job. You have to feed the child, change his clothes, deal with his tantrums, and make sure that the children don't burn down the house, all while being paid in a minimum wage. And Baby Yelllow is no different. Spoiler alert. This is a game where you have to take care of this creepy child. You have to feed him, change his diapers, and hope that this little monster fall asleep. I'm pretty sure that developers do have experience in babysitting. No wonder there are things you can do to this baby. But behind all this silly and simplistic gameplay lies a deeper truth that will endanger the fate of our world. And with upcoming Dark Whispers update, the lore behind the game is going to get deeper.
Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is night where black stars rise. A strange moon circles through the skies. But stranger still is lost Carcosa. Songs that hide a shall sing, where to flap the titles of the king must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead. Die thou, unsung, as tears unshed, shall dry and die in lost Carcosa.
This Pokemon is from the book The King in Yellow by Robert Chambers, which is a collection of short stories about a play named The King in Yellow, which has the power to make person crazy. And Baby Yelllow is heavily inspired by this book. You can find a lot of Easter eggs about the book in the game.
Snow, a curiosity in July, following such a sweet spring. It started when I took this job, but I was not the first. They are with me. Night fell the first day, and the hours dragged on. Still we cared for the child. We spoke of Haster and Casilda in their absence, while outside the fog rolled in as the cloud waves roll and break on the walls. Oh, the sin of such innocent eyes, clear as crystal, understood by the ignorant and wise alike, more precious than jewels, more soothing than music, more awful than death. Then, as I fell, I knew that the baby in yellow had opened their tattered mantle, and there was only God to cry to now.
Even though at first it looks like the baby is possessed by a demon, but that's not true. The truth is, the baby itself is something so terrifying that even our mortal mind cannot comprehend. Haster, the Unspeakable One, is an entity that is a part of Lovecraftian horror, even though it wasn't created by H.P. Lovecraft. This entity is also known as the King in Yellow. Haster is a great old one, just like Cthulhu, and this annoying baby is Haster itself. This game reminds me of the movie The Shining, with its creepy corridors and slow descent into madness.
Incredible idea to redecorate with no one else around. Why not make the place my own? And I have this burning desire to paint the walls yellow. Yellow. So vivid in hue and really such a fun word to say. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Most of the players often ignore the lore behind the game. To be honest, the storybook actually spoils the entire plot of the game. The game has 3 endings, each representing an animal from the story. A cat, a rabbit, and a sheep. Each ending is unique and tells the story of past babysitters and of seekers that unleash this yellow terror. As a gameplay perspective, we have been summoned to take care of this baby at our yellow site. We have to take care of this baby for 3 nights, and as nights go by, we realize that we are not taking care of a normal child. We learn truth about the child, and slowly we get consumed by the child. Unless it's a rabbit ending, where we get to follow the rabbit's signs and we're able to get out of the yellow site. But Black Cat update is different. Just like in a Black Cat story, the seekers sometime in the past found a way to teleport through paintings. During their exploration, they reach a garden more like a planet where the door shut closed. A door to Carcosa. They opened the door and found strange plants in a strange planet on which they conducted their research. But their arrival awoke Haster, who followed them to the garden and destroyed it. It is still unknown how Haster turned into a baby, but seekers realized that they must destroy the baby. So they trapped him in the yellow side. The baby started to influence people and wished to have babysitter for its entertainment. Like sheep, many babysitter fell victim to the baby, until one babysitter was able to flee like a rabbit. And same thing happens with the player in sheep ending and rabbit ending. But the black cat ending is unique. In Black Cat Update, we reach the garden where seekers research on the gyrosphere, the door, and the potions to stop the baby. But the garden isn't what we assume. The baby has taken control over it and influences us to do the very same thing that Dr. Nicholas Arkham warned against. And by opening the door, we doom the fate of the world. It is still unsure what this baby wants. We don't know anything about the history of Seekers. We don't know what the hell is the yellow site, because that place looks empty. There's no one living there. Even though we are able to get to another apartment, we soon found out that the person who used to live there went mad and probably got consumed by the baby. Now there are still many questions about the black cat, the Seeker, Carcosa, which we might learn in the new update. But one thing is certain, that the fate of the world is already due, and only thing that will remain is Yelllow.